That's very loud. Mm. What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, mama? Happy affiliate anniversary. Thanks. I don't even know how long it's been. It didn't even tell me how long. Back from your work trip early? Nice. What are you going to be doing for the rest of the week? Or rest of the day, I guess. 47, 36, 73, 40. Not bad, not bad. Really close ones. I think you're like 700 off on each one. Or 600. It's kind of crazy. I'm about to say, if I got a bite right there, I'd be pissed off. Yeah, what you got planned on for the rest of the day? Oh, oops. Damn it. Reeling in too quick. There we go. Oh, just chilling? Alright, I got you. I got you. I'm just gonna be fishing. And roaming later. So yeah, just sit back and relax. We'll play Fortnite and probably Marvel Rivals later today when ZJ gets up. I don't know who ZJ is, but I got you. For sure, for sure. You can hear me okay, right? Oh, your gaming friend? Gotcha. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him before. Thank you, Patrick. Not much, man. Just got on, pretty much. We're gonna be doing this for a while. Then we're gonna do some interesting roaming for sure. I'm actually gonna do the. I'm gonna be doing double hoeing. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Came in here early? No, you pretty much came in just in time. I've been streaming for about 15 minutes already. Before people started coming in. So yeah, you're right on time. Yeah. Well, I've been live 18 minutes. Has been like the first 15 minutes have been pretty quiet, so that's pretty much what I meant. So yeah, just in time. Yeah, perfectly. Yeah. Pretty much fishing, and it's taking as long as a as one of these. No good bites. Oh, I reeled it in too quick. I don't think I was gonna get one anyway. There it is. Yeah, at least takes like 1 minute to get something sometimes. To get a bite. So let's see if this takes just as long. Wish I had some bait or something. That'd be nice. Sometimes they just come in quick, but most of the time it's pretty slow. I wish I had that fisherman that sold the Magikarps. Like in Gen 1. Or Fire Red Leaf Green. I was actually thinking about doing that. Instead of just fishing for it in Fire Red Leaf Green. Love your streams, but I think I have missed some, so what has happened? Nothing. Nothing, really. I don't know if you mean something specifically, but I've just been working a lot. I don't think you've missed a couple streams, honestly. I've been gone for a while. Plus, I get like, I wake up really late, and then I have to go to then I have to go to work in like an hour. Just work. Nothing IRL's really happened. Just work. That's it. And like I said, like I could try to stream. Like I used to stream all the time before I like went to work. But I've been waking up so damn late and going to bed late. So yeah. School's got you in a loop. Yeah, I bet. For sure. Yeah. I go on a trip in 2 weeks, so I'm trying to save up for that. Going to like a fighting game or video game convention, pretty much. Just to hang out and watch some matches. But other than that, yeah, I've just been going to work. And like I said, I used to stream before work all the time, but I've been getting up so late that when I wake up, an hour I have to get to work. So yeah, I gotta fix my schedule. Hope I can make it. Wait, make it to what? The convention? Oh yeah, no. That's the trip was planned like I planned that trip a month ahead. So yeah, we're all good. I just need to wait until the day that we leave. Yeah, we're for sure going. It's just I'm waiting. Like the hotel's paid for. Everyone paid their dues with the people that are going with me. The badge, yeah, everything's paid for. I just need to go. Yeah, these 2 weeks need to hurry up. Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, it is fun. It will be. I just need to go. I need to leave. I need to have a little adventure. I'll be gone for pretty much a week. I hope to take some pictures and do some vlogging too. So yeah, just gotta wait till it. We gotta wait 2 weeks. I need some bites, please. This is the ultimate shiny hunt for fishing right here. Because I will say in Ruby and Sapphire, even with the old rod, you would get bites way more often than you do in this. So it's a little more difficult in Diamond Pearl. I'm not sure about Platinum. I think it's the same thing. Maybe. Last time I saw you hunting shinies, it was the 2 shiny starters. Yeah, I got the Piplup. It's not in this game. This is Diamond. Chimchar in the other one? Yeah, Piplup. I got Piplup. That's in my Pearl. This is Diamond, though. But yeah, I got the Piplup. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yep, Chimchar's next. Yeah, about to hit odds soon. So right around there is, you know, a possibility that, you know, I'll probably see something. You know, the odds don't increase, obviously, but with this many software sets that I've done, hitting odds, you know, there's a chance. So Yeah, the longer you go, the more you just may get very, very lucky. So maybe may see something. I don't know. Hanji! I miss Hanji. Oh, the girl who's obsessed with Titans? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know your stuff. Yep, that is Hanji. Rest in peace. Haven't watched AOT in a while, so you probably remember who she is. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I finished watching it. I was an AOT stan. Like, I watched all the episodes on release. I rewatched seasons when they were pretty much making the new ones. Like, all those final seasons that they were doing, I was going ahead and rewatching almost every episode. And yeah, I put a lot of time and investment into AOT. So I know all about it. Yeah, I was very caught up. Yeah, I didn't wait. Well, I did wait when they were, finishing it. But yeah, every time an episode dropped, I was on it right away. I was there when certain episodes or certain seasons or certain episodes and seasons like crashed like websites. Yeah, it was really crazy. People were all trying to watch it at once. The servers were going nuts. That's how heavy I was into it. Like, new episode came out today, and I'm going on the website, and it gives me an error. Or the episode wouldn't load until, like, an hour later. So, yeah, I had it rough. Yeah, I had it rough, man. That's why consuming media late is always a good thing. Just don't get spoiled. That's the only thing you have to look out for is spoils. But, yeah, you don't want to be like me and just be like, oh, yeah, the new episode came out, and, you can't watch it until, like, an hour later. And everyone's online posting pictures and talking about the episode and shit. That's the worst. But I was hungry, man. I was an addict. I needed to see the episode right away. I needed to know what was written, what was going on next. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, AOT's a good show. It is good anime. I'm waiting for Boruto to come back. That'll be interesting. I was even watching some episodes in that. I was so bored. One Piece is still going on, so that's like the only thing that I'm watching currently. Yeah, it sucks for me right now. It's funny that One Piece went on break for like 5 months. The anime went on break for like 5 months. It comes back in April, and like it looks like a steady pace. And this week they're doing a recap. Or this weekend they're doing a recap. Like, why are we doing recaps? You guys had a hiatus for 5 months. And you guys are doing recaps. Why? It's making me want to just read the manga at this point. You know? Boruto was trashed at the start. Now it's praised. Well, that's because, you know, it got more to the canon. You know, there's a lot of anime and non-canon in Boruto's anime. But when Boruto got to the canon, not just the anime canon, that's when it picked up. You know, that's when people who were reading it, which the manga is good, that's why it was so well received, because we had to sit through all this canon. I mean, sorry, all this non-canon or anime canon, and people didn't like it. But when it started getting to the good stuff, like what it was in the manga, then people started being like, oh my god, they did a good job, which they did. They had a lot of budget to make good episodes when it was canon. I mean, I know how people think, and I know how stuff goes, really, when it comes to that. So, of course, it was going to be well received. And it was. Like, honestly, I was impressed. I'm not, like, a big Boruto fan, but yeah, the good episodes hit good. That's pretty much what it was. You know, you got to give credit where credit's due. So, yeah. Yeah, fights were really good. Yeah, they were. They were all of them were good, kinda. Like, all the canon fights were good, I'd say. Like, Momoshiki versus Naruto Sasuke / Boruto. That one was good. Boruto versus, what's his name? I forgot that dude's name. When he found out he had the Karma. Karma. I forget that one NPC's name. He was in the manga, but I forgot his name. It's like some dude with like a green mustache or something. Like a fat guy with a green mustache. I forgot his name. All of them, like Team 7 versus Kara was good. Like all the Kara fights were good. Boro versus Sarada, you know. Ishiki versus Naruto, obviously. Momoshiki versus Kawaki. Or Borushiki versus Kawaki. And Code and all that. Yeah, it was pretty good. The fights were good. They were very well animated, I'd say. And I say the music was pretty good too, in certain points. Towards the end, the music got really, really good. But sadly, I think that's the last of, like, pure Naruto that we're gonna get. Not the character, but in the essence of ninjas. Because we were still in ninja territory in Boruto, but now it's pretty kind of steering away from it. Which is fine with me, but, you know, I know a lot of other people don't like that. But for me, I can just turn my brain off. It doesn't matter to me. I'll see what they got cooking. Sit up, man. I'm like slouching. Because even though it does get crazy like this, I'm pretty sure there's going to be certain moments where ninja activity will be at play, so, you know, it just won't be too much of it. It's whatever. I just appreciate seeing the characters. I think that's me. That's more me. I appreciate seeing characters. I'm not really like that pressed on story or hype or making sense of things or plot holes. You know, I don't care about any of that, honestly. So we'll see what happens when it happens. Okay, there we go. Yeah, One Piece, it improved its fighting animation around the Doflamingo era. Or the Dressrosa era. That's when they really started to improve on the quality of the fights. That's when I started seeing it, really. Because all of Wano was ridiculous. And, of course, Egghead. Yeah, they are, they have a lot of budget now. So, yeah, the One Piece fights are really, really good, of course. They'll always be good. They have good animators for it. That's kind of what I wish Naruto's fights would have been like even though they were still good, I kind of wish that was like those animators would animate the fights, honestly. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, One Piece is doing a good job with that. They made an impact frame too, people dapping each other. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Zoro vs. King had an impact frame where it said, I love mac and cheese and air. Oh, really? Oh, my God. That's crazy. Zoro. I don't even know who my favorite One Piece character is. Yeah, I don't think one stands out a lot to me. Like, they're all good. It's just that I don't have a favorite. You know, I know a lot of people that love Zoro. I know a lot of people that love Nico Robin. I know some people that love Chopper or whatever. I think I'd have to say my favorite character is Brook. Like, Brook is more comedy, but, like, when he gets serious, he actually does really well, surprisingly. I'm surprised he doesn't have armament hockey at all. Like, I want them to make Brook, like, broken. Pretty much. But yeah, I think Brook is my favorite. Like, Brook is a mood. So relatable. And he's pretty cool. You know, when he gets serious, like, you know, I love a Ghost Rider type character, you know, where it's just, you know, a badass skeleton. I don't know, something about that's like really cool to me. Chopper was peak character development, but after the time skip, he became a comedy. Yeah, just like there was another character, well, not from One Piece, but there was a character like that in a video game. Not like Chopper at all, but I'm talking about Tekken. There's a character in Tekken called Paul Phoenix. He had a wonderful story in the beginning of Tekken 1 all the way to Tekken 4, and then after Tekken 4, they just made him comedic relief. And he had such a good character going for him, and they just nuked it. So I know what you mean. Sometimes they just do that to characters. You know, they give them a good story, and then they just... They're like, oh, I don't care anymore. But to be fair, Oda's just crazy. So him just writing what he's written already is still amazing in itself. So there's going to be a point where he does drop, you know, developing certain characters because he's just too good at writing. But that's too much, you know, he doesn't want to overdo himself, so I get it. It sucks, but that's just how it has to be. What's up, Lancet? What's going on, man? Howdy, howdy. Yeah, I cried like a man watching Chopper scenes in the pre-time. Oh, yeah. A lot of people did. Even me. Now he's a comedic relief. Missed those days. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, for me, I'd say, like, One Piece is not my favorite anime. It's definitely, like, top and up there. But, yeah, when One Piece hits, it hits. So, that's what I appreciate about it. There have been a lot of times where I'm like, damn, this was good. Like the times it's good, it's like really, really good. I'll say that much. I like symbolism a lot. So symbolism always gets me. Symbolism always gets me weak. Yeah, anything with good symbolism and they do it right, man, it kills me. In a good way. Same as you, shiny hunting for alphas? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this fishing is like almost as long as the starter, Lancet. Like there's some moments where I'm reeling in a lot, and then there's other moments where it just takes me a minute each time. So yeah, it's been pretty interesting, the pace. I remember when I said One Piece was way too damn long. Now it's too damn short. Yeah, you'll feel like that for sure. Yeah, there was a lot of arcs, but yeah, it is what it is. It's mostly, I think people feel that way because they want more to, like, they don't think that a certain story is over yet. Like the stuff with Impel Down, the stuff with Alabasta, Skypiea, you know, that you just, you know, there's a lot of things to expand when it comes to One Piece. That's probably why a lot of people would think it's too short now. Because there's so much that Oda adds to everything. To the point where it's like, you know, I know there's more. Where is it? And that's what makes it feel short. So I understand. My friend said it was short. I doubted them, but now it's short and great. Yeah, man. Yeah, good things can't go forever. You know, I wish Naruto went longer. I mean, we pretty much got an expansion of Boruto, but I'm not talking about Boruto. I just wanted an expansion of Shippuden. You know. So, yeah. A lot of our favorite or well-received anime feels short, for sure. No matter if it is a show like One Piece. I think we are like halfway through, or not even halfway through the story. I think we're halfway. Honestly, in my opinion, I think we're halfway. I don't know. I doubt that we have much more to, or Oda has much more to tell, pretty much. Because, you know, he's getting up there. You know, it's just unfortunate. He's not young, so he probably wants to end it. And if he has time, he'll expand. Which is honestly the best way to go. Like, the best way to do it is to end the series, but don't stop expanding on it. Like, when you have time, or when he has time to breathe, he'll expand on it. It's like Oda doesn't really have time to breathe. Just like Kishimoto. I mean, Kishimoto was like, man, he barely got to even see his family. A lot of mangaka, you know, not just him, but a lot of mangaka, they don't really have time to spend with their loved ones and stuff because they're doing work. So it's better if Oda just, you know, ends it and then expands on it when he wants to. That's just me. I think that'd be the smartest thing to do. But I don't know. He may love working. He may love being a workaholic, so it just depends. One sec, I gotta... there we go. Excuse me. Fishing be like that. I'd almost say it's relaxing, but we know it isn't. Yeah. Once you're in it for, once you are at it for long enough, those start running together. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it feels like. Shiny hunted for a Feebas once. I did not get it. Wife does, though, because that's your life. Well, you gotta reclaim it, man. Well, that's if you want to. I thought he was still young, and I searched how old he is. He's like, yeah, he is. I told you, he's up there. All these guys are getting older. So, you know. Like, honestly, I would love Naruto or Naruto Shippuden to keep going. But at some point, you have to look at reality and be like, this is one guy. You know what I mean? He needs time to breathe. You know, he may not want to do it forever. He's put so many years and so much time into his craft that he gave us something already amazing. So, you know, let him take a break. You know, let him live. You know, it's kind of selfish if we ask for more when they're tired. That's only if they're tired. Like, if they can keep going, then, yeah, I'm all for, you know, listening to other people. But, yeah, if you're tired or you want to go see, you know, you want to spend some time with loved ones, I totally understand, man. Other people don't, but I do. You know, you don't want to be, you know, writing something for a long time, appeasing everyone, but not seeing your loved ones that have inspired you or spend a lot of time with, you know what I mean? Imagine if you had like a wife and kids and you can't barely see them because, you know, it's a high demand for this thing you're writing, you know what I mean? High demand for work that only you do. So yeah, I understand. I understand if you know, and honestly, I suggest like putting a, you know, not putting a lid on it. Like, you don't need to stop, but just not constantly, you know what I mean? Just do it when you feel like it. Like, not be a demand. We just demand too much. And it probably drives them crazy. We don't know how they feel, so. Yeah, it's touchy. It's a touchy subject. But hopefully he's alright. And because I heard that Oda had some kind of health complication. So, yeah, hopefully he's alright, man. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can wait. Like, damn. Like, if he's sick, yeah, just, you know, we gotta chill. But, yeah. Just like animators. You know, just like Mappa. Mappa is, you know, their staff is overworked and stuff, so. Yeah, really, you know, we you know, I see a lot of people. They're like, oh, well, I don't care if this happens, I want my One Piece, I want my solo leveling, I want my Berserk, I want my AOT. Like, come on, man. These guys are human, man. Like, they can't just... They can't do everything perfectly all the time. That's what I learned. Just be patient. I mean, it was a hobby. They loved doing it once in a while, and they're going to keep making it. A little sad, though. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I understand, for sure. It's just that I don't want them to think that they have to rely on us just because we love what they do. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, give them time to breathe, you know. You know, a lot of us are selfish. You know, a lot of people didn't care if Oda was sick or not. They're like, keep making One Piece. We don't care if he's sick, keep making One Piece. Hey, Oda, we wish you the best, but keep writing One Piece for us. Like, what? No, when he's better, he will make the decision to keep giving us One Piece. That's how I look at it. He's not obligated to keep doing it. So, yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. That's the beauty of waiting a long time for a beautiful written story to occupy your mind and not making bad AI or... Yeah. Because AI is fresh. Yeah, we knew the potential of AI when it first came to light, so... Yeah, we know what's up. But, yeah, we just have to appreciate what we have, honestly. I think the good thing about One Piece that separates it from all other anime, you know, for me personally, and this may sound controversial, is that if One Piece ended today, I would be satisfied, honestly, in my opinion. I know a lot of people wouldn't, but yeah, if One Piece were to just end like abruptly and just like not come back or not come back for a long time, like a Dragon Ball situation, I'd be all right with that. Because I think One Piece has already like solidified and impacted me as much as it needed to, if that makes sense. I know I will always want more, and of course I would like things to keep going, but I'd say if it were to abruptly end, I wouldn't be mad. Because with One Piece, it's kind of like you can probably just use your head and think how it would end. And you could be satisfied with that. But I'm just saying. My goodness, such a deep and artistic discussion. Yeah, I know. I get into it a little bit. I'll never be an anime YouTuber, though, at all. I will never be an anime YouTuber. Like, with how much I talk about anime and get into discussions, you would think that, hey, you ever think about getting into, like, anime on your channel or making anime content? No, not at all. It's just nice to talk about on your own time, pretty much. AI was made to make computing easier to do, and faster to make technology better. Now it's used for everything. Of course they would abuse it. But yeah, no, folks, that's my advice for the day. Never be an anime tuber, please. That's all. But I like having like-minded discussions, though. I will say that. And why I said that statement is because I don't know a lot of anime tubers personally. That's what I call them, anime tubers, like YouTubers that talk about anime or content like that. I'm pretty sure most of them, especially the famous ones or the well-known ones, are pulling out their hair all the time because of the amount of, messages they get or the amount of discussions that people want them to talk about, and yeah, they drive them crazy. So that's pretty much why. I mean, of course you have to have an audience, but it gets crazy, man. You have to be willing to commit. I know a lot of people that just go crazy or insane. So yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, so... Anyway. It's a nice day out here. Very sunny, very beautiful day, nice temperature. And I'm just stuck here, but it's okay. I need a break. I am not leaving the house today. Like, it would be very, very nice to get out, but... Nah, I need to just sit my ass still. You know, just get some rest. You know, chill out. Either have a lot of free time or only stay one anime only. Oh, stay for one anime. Yeah. Alright. Thing is, I don't even watch that much anime. I really don't. I've probably only watched like 10 anime ever. Where I'm at has been snowing since September. It's still... What the hell? Where do you live? If you don't mind me asking. That's crazy. You live in a cold climate. I can never live in a cold climate. I need the heat. Absolutely, you've got some good thoughts on the topic. I can't say I have a strong opinion. When I was growing up, we mostly had American comics, so if you didn't like a Batman story or one didn't finish, someone writes another. I know manga isn't quite like that. Yeah, kinda. Like, if someone were to try to make a manga or an anime that is kind of equivalent to either like One Piece or Naruto, it just can't happen. So I understand what you mean. Oh, you live in Greenland? Oh my god. Alright, gotcha. Damn, dude. Yeah, I bet it's nice up there, but no, I need my heat. I'm sorry. I need my heat. I don't like shivering up or the feeling of being cold. Yeah, my body thrives more in a warm climate. Not hot, but just warm. Like the winters that we get are pretty cold. Not as cold as Greenland, I'm pretty sure, but the winters we get are pretty cold, and then the summers are very, very hot. So, yeah, we see all seasons in its entirety. Like, we get really hot summers, we get very cold winters, and then we see fall and spring. You know, we see thunderstorms, we see tornadoes. We don't see hurricanes where I'm at. We see snow. You know, so we see everything, but everything except hurricanes. But, yeah, we get to see pretty much everything. Yeah, I can't live in a cold climate. A strictly cold one. In the middle of the day, the roads look like summer, but at night or at the start of the day, it looks like snow hell. Oh my god. Normally it's -9 Celsius or 16 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I can never. Never. Can't do it. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, man. I bet it's pretty, though. I bet it's very, very pretty up there. Level 10. Wow, I haven't seen a level 10 Magikarp in a while. Can I run away? Yes, I can. Alright, we're good. No more Magikarps outspeeding me. I think level 10 is definitely the max for the old rod in this area. So that's good to know. Now, I would be ridiculously lucky if I not only found a shiny Magikarp, but it was level 10, 31 IVs, and at least 3 stats. Adamant Nature. That would be the most luckiest shiny Magikarp that I could ever get. Not even just adamant nature, but anything that is beneficial in attack. Level 10. Because level 10 is very uncommon. So, levels for fishing is kind of like different Pokemon encounter rates. So, uncommon or rare, like I'd say maybe 10 to 4% level 10. You know, level 6 to 8 is kind of like 15, 20, and then, level 3 to 5 is like 30. You just gotta reverse it a little bit. Levels stand in place for percentages of Pokemon that you see, basically. So, needless to say, I probably will not... I will not get a level 10 shiny Magikarp, but it would be very rare. It would be as rare as seeing a Ralts, is what I'm saying. Or a any low percent shiny. But that would be cool if that happened. That means less work for me. But it doesn't really matter for me with the levels. Magikarp will always be Magikarp. Always evolves at level 20, and you're going to have to do grinding regardless, so it's whatever. Not too worried about it. Plus, there's so many trainers in this game that, yeah, you'll be able to get a Mon to level 20 in no time. Even if it is a Magikarp. It is pretty, but when I came home today from school, it was 12 degrees. Jesus. Yeah. You're pretty much sacrificing weather for scenery at that point. I think the average for reeling in a Magikarp is not average, but the maximum amount of time will be 1 minute. So, not as fast, but it is what it is. Yeah, doing a Magikarp with the old rod in this game is kind of like doing a starter a little bit. It's not a fast one for sure. It's kind of like a static hunt with how much time it takes to see one per encounter. Actually, I'm going to time it. Hold on. I'm about to use my timer. After this next reset. I'm going to see how long it takes. This should be interesting. No, where's my timer? Say I love hiking in the mountains only, but only in summer. I don't like hiking in snow in 12 Fahrenheit. Going up 2,543 feet up a rocky mountain. I don't blame you. Sorry, I got distracted. Hold on. But yeah, let me just get back on track. I just gotta check something real quick. If I can get to it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh God. Okay. Foot falling asleep. Alright, going to start the stopwatch now. 40 seconds for that one. All right, start again. I think average is 40 seconds. Let's see. Yep, average is 40. Average is 40. Minute 58. That almost took 2 minutes. That's insane. Fun fact, Nintendo was founded when the Eiffel Tower and Starry Night was made. I just heard it didn't fact check. I am gonna fact check after sending this. Okay. I don't even know what those are. I'll be honest with you. Excuse me. Got a shiny Machamp in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Okay, nice. And a shiny Machamp in L Legends Arceus. It has a lot of green. Yeah, it's a lot of green. Yes, indeed. Too much green. Machamp should have been a red shiny, but whatever. Was Machamp one of those Pokemon that had a different color? Oh, no. It was always green. In Pokken Tournament, when it went into its, like, little burst mode, pretty much its awakening mode, like the little mechanic where it gives you, like, extra power, it turned red. And I'm like, yeah, red would have made more sense if it, of a shiny, I guess, but yeah, that's just me. FE Tower is January of 1889. Oh, right before the 1900s. Is in the star of Paris. Nintendo was made September 1889, and Starry Night is the famous art piece by Vincent van Gogh at December 1889 December. Oh, so just 1889 stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, red Machamp. Yeah, red Machamp. Alright, I know we didn't get to do too much of this, but I'm going to be going to roamers now. Let me load those up, because I do want to do this. Let's see here. I have to actually put this actually got to add on to this because I did some Latias before. Okay, so 109 calculator 109 and then add the 269 to it. Let's see, 378. And then go ahead and reset that. Cool. Let's see if the counter still works for this. It does not, obviously. I have to reset it. That's totally fine. And yes, I am doing one in Emerald. And I'll do more of an explanation on how I can in a minute. I indeed am roaming in Emerald. Let me see. Let me do this right quick. Emerald Roamer, a brave soul. I look forward to seeing your oh yeah. No, it's not that hard. It's a modded file, but it's not a modded Emerald at all. Well, it's a mod. It's not a mod in Emerald. It's just only the TV is modded. That's it. To where I can hit the frame, because you know Emerald shinies are frame based, and that's what it goes off of when it comes to shinies. So the TV is just modded to be on the whole time. So after I see the roamer, I pretty much self-destruct to the point where I'm back at the house, click the TV again, and that's my frame that I hit. So Yeah, kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's what. Wait. I have to edit something right quick. Hold on. Damn, I didn't even know Emerald came out in 2004. God, man. Old as hell. Oh, these are just no. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I was like, what in the world is going on? So this is a little interesting. Same process as Ruby and Sapphire, obviously. Except we're doing an explosion strat. Didn't mean to do that. And no teleport. But yeah, it's basically the same process. A little faster with Emerald, because with Emerald, the Pokedex is faster, and I won't need to keep doing this every single time. It's set, pretty much. For the Pokedex is set every single time, or it's going to be set every single. Since I'm not soft resetting, nothing resets. Oops. Turn on the game volume on exit. I don't think I have A set. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think I have it set. I have to see if I have it set. Yeah, I don't have L equals A set. I gotta do that, yeah. It's a quick first one. I have to reset the. I have to set the counter for this though. Counter. I need to set it for both though. Fun fact, the first things Nintendo made was manga for Pokemon and Beetle cars, small drivable cars with Pokemon in it. Oh, wow. So the TV change fixes Emerald's, shall we say, idiosyncrasies? Yes, pretty much, yeah. It pretty much gives me a fighting chance, because, you know, Emerald is frame-based. You have to hit a specific frame in the game to, you know, of course, one specific frame in this game is a shiny frame. So that's why the TV is able to be, you know, hit, you know, an unlimited amount of times. And also, when you play the game, frames advance, you know? So, you know, hopefully I hit that frame. You know, frames are still going on as we speak. As the game is idle right now, the frames are still going. So it needs to hit that specific frame. And it may hit that specific frame. We just don't know. Won't be that common since, you know, I'm not clicking the TV often. But, yeah, it's a challenge for sure. A fighting chance. I love that turn of... Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes, of course it's a fighting chance. This is a very unique way of doing it. And that's why I like it. So, why not give it a try? Okay, give me 1 sec. Oh shit, where is it? Okay, it's right here. My bad. That was the wrong cam. Yeah, I say it's pretty cool. It's interesting. Like I said, it's not that bad. It's just, you know. Okay. All right, we're good. She has a 71. Oops, I'm on the wrong layout. Let me go back to the right one. Okay. No, we didn't drop Emerald. No. I was just, you know, with the auto counter, yeah, I gotta, you know, because I have to do it every single time. I need to catch every single frame where the auto counter pretty much is being used. Basically, that meaning every layout that I use, I need to set a counter on, and I didn't set a counter on this. So if I set a counter on this, I need to set it for every layout that I'm going to be using when I hunt the roamer, obviously. So yeah, a lot of work just for an auto counter. So and that was fast. Now it's this one's turn, but I'm only using one layout for this one, so it'll be easier. Let's see. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay. Now we just blow up. I'm like, I'm sorry, I said it was cool. It's uncool. It's uncool. Go back. I want to see it. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. All right, now we just blow up, and then we go back to where we started. And then click the TV. But yeah, different for Emerald, where we don't reset. We just talk to the TV again. So it pretty much gives us a chance, you know, to hit a frame. Or to hit any frame we want, you know. Yeah, hitting frames is the name of the game in Emerald. So as long as I'm hitting different frames, it doesn't matter. And I'm not hitting the same one, we have a chance. Every single time. And no one has done a roamer like this ever, so I do want to pretty much complete this and, make it known that this was a pretty interesting project. And you too can do it. If you are up to the Rome agenda, pretty much. That's the one thing. Doing it with 2 games is pretty challenging. And that can happen as well. There we go. And you just blow up. You had a similar problem in Coliseum. You were hunting an area, which basically no noise in the area, so you ended up making a save state on Suicune's. Oh yeah, Dex entry, right? So that the ribbons created meaningful RNG advances. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'd say it's similar to this as well. So you get it. Yeah, it'd be like that. It's so much easier to get to the Dex in Emerald because Emerald doesn't have that page icon. It just has the area right there. Because they were able to, in Emerald, fix the Dex entries to where you don't have to go to page. Everything's all in that one summary. Meanwhile, Ruby and Sapphire has 2 pages worth of things most of the time. So I can check the area of the roamer way more quick in Emerald. So, yeah. Except your Suicune is a TV. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Oh, wait. I can just do this. Oh my god, there's so many NPCs around the city. There we go. I'm on it. There we go. I'm on it. I'm just on it. I'm just like the roaming god. I was about to say, I'm just like too good. At that point, I was like a little too good right there. I was moving perfectly on both games. Yep, both roamers. I'd love to see it, but you'd love to see it more shiny. Yeah, pro skills, pro strats. Yeah, completely synced, right? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Aw. I could still possibly get that. This is a lot of biking. A lot of biking. There we go. There we go. I'm just too good. I'm just godlike. Get out of my way, damn. It's NPCs, man. Probably be easier if I could go on my bike. There we go. So I don't have Illuminate on Emerald. It takes me longer to find it. Nice. Yeah, be like that. Yep, it's pretty much Roman. Okay, this one's kind of tricky. Okay. Almost messed up. I had to catch myself. Okay. I got an NPC right here. Okay, yeah, just gotta pass him. And we're good. Always run into him. I already battled him. It's just that bumping into him is pretty annoying. Go. There we go. Yeah, one more is good. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so who made the edit to the TV for you? This is Hanger's file, so I don't know if he did it or someone else, but this is his file. I just used my GB operator and then loaded the game save to my actual Emerald. So, not too sure. I have to ask him. Yep, the OT, yep. The OT is Hanger. Yep, the boy. Oh, just randomized, I think. to a good spot. There we go. Kind of seeing them at the same time. Oops. Ugh. Five stream streak. Yeah, you're on a streak too. Yeah. That's what's up, man. I like that streak. Trying to go down on this one and up on the other. Get tricky sometimes. There we go. But, you know, I always get back on track. Yeah. Very perceptive. Or perspective. Perspective, yeah. Hard with words. I actually want it there. Okay, let's see. Shiny Hunt upside down? Never. That'd be so hard. Especially doing this? Yeah, there's no way. Bet no one's ever caught a Roman? No, they have not. Most definitely. I doubt it. Bet my whole savings on that. All these NPCs, man. Every shiny I caught today on that? Yeah, exactly. I'm a champ and a Geodude, yeah. You got the piss Geodude, I think, right? I think in those games it's like piss yellow. I loved how it looked in Gen 3, I mean 2. That's why I caught it in Gen 2, because it's like a brownish color. Love it. Oh shoot, I didn't use the repel, I don't think. Golem fares better? That's good to hear. That's the first time I ever forgot to use my repel, man. Damn. Yeah, I gotta play through my Gen 2 so I can finally evolve it. It's still a Geodude right now. Man, that link cable Everstone is the best thing they added to LA. They added that? What? Yeah, I don't know what goes on in LA. I barely play it. That's crazy. Like you're trading, but when you need an Evo here and now, don't gotta bother someone. Okay. For sure. I'm still thinking I'm playing Ruby and Sapphire. That's why I'm going up and down. I don't even need to do that in Emerald. Everything's just set. Yeah, it's called Link Cable Stone. Use it on a Kadabra, Machoke, etc. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know they had that in that game. You know, I was playing the modded version of Gold and Silver on my emulator. Pretty much the Space World demo from the 90s. They pretty much made a full game out of it. Of what we would have expected to see if we didn't have Gold and Silver. Like Kanto. Not Kanto, if we didn't have Johto, pretty much. Because the region was supposed to be called Nihon, and someone just modded it and just added a bunch of nice things to it. So I played it on emulator, and that's one of the things they had. They had like trade stones that you could just give your traded mons, and they'll just evolve it without trading. So I guess they got inspiration from that, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They should have had that a long time ago. Yeah, all the items work like that. You just need you just use a metal coat on Scyther too. Yeah, yeah, pretty much what I just described. Yeah, because not everybody can trade. I mean, you can trade, definitely can trade now, but yeah, it would have been nice back then if we didn't have anybody to trade with. Obviously. LA even has online trading, just doesn't work on Evos. Oh, work for Evos. Okay. Oh, wow, it doesn't? Wait, why doesn't it? Seems a little strange. Oh, they can't hold items in LA? I didn't know. I didn't play enough to even realize, but that's crazy. What? That's insane. So most of them wouldn't work regardless. Wow. I didn't know you can't. What? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I did not know that. I must have missed that. I don't know how I missed that. No, there we go. There we go. Wait. There we go. Just kind of losing it for a sec. LA has a lot of really cool features. Some of them kept Scarlet Violet-like learning moves everywhere, but not all of them stayed. It's just convenient. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I get that. Yeah, it's just that like I said, I barely played a lot of PLA. Wish I played it more. Yeah, very different game. I just know the battle mechanics were very different too. That's what I remember most. Okay, let's see if I can get it. Plan on tinkering with ZA at all? No idea. I have to get a Switch 2, and I have to even think about getting a Switch 2. I don't know. Yeah, I can't answer that. I literally do not know. Something really needs to catch my eye. I guess I'll say that. For me to really want to purchase that and a Switch 2. Because I want to get it for the Switch. If I'm going to play it, I'm just going to want it on the Switch too. Because I know it's going to come out for original Switch, but yeah, you know me. I want to play it on the full 60 FPS. I'm bougie like that. Switch 2 just has non-specified enhancements. Yeah, enhancements. Yeah, but I'm gonna want the enhancements. That's the thing. Yeah, I'll see. I'll see. I'll see if I'll get it. But I don't know. For me, it may be better just to watch people. Watch people dabble in it. I know you're probably gonna have a lot of fun playing it. Yeah, this water's too slow. I'm gonna need to... Got my bite. Damn, that was quick. Look at this beautiful sight. The Eon Duo. Oh, you freaking bet. I'm gonna live index it while you go. Okay. I'm not making the same mistake again. Going back for living dex rewards in home was a miserable experience. Yeah. I feel you. This time you're gonna cut out that backtracking. Gotcha. For sure, man. I feel it. Doing it the right way. Then you're gonna shiny hunt the tar out of it? Oh yeah, yeah. I bet, man. Can't wait to see how many shinies you get. I wonder if the odds are gonna be the same. I wonder what their sandwich equivalent is gonna be in that game, because you know they're gonna have it. That's a valid question. Who knows? At least there be a charm. Even LA has a shiny charm. Oh yeah, definitely gonna have a charm. Yeah. They're probably gonna keep the same thing they had in LA, like the hordes or whatever. Not the hordes, but the outbreaks. Maybe, because we don't even know for sure. It's such a different game than LA, in some ways. Alright, headed straight there. Even charm odds are good enough for you, really? I personally think 1 out of 1,000 or so is really enough for a balance between rarity and work. Much less, and you don't know. Like, I'm never really that excited about Scarlet Violet Sunny sandwiches. I do it to save time, but personally feel very little from it. That's why I do this. That's why I do this, man. No shade, but yeah. I want to give myself somewhat of a challenge. Or, you know, that feeling of really, really being lucky. Yeah, it does. No, for sure. Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. To me, yes, for sure. Most definitely does. It'd be kind of hard for it not to make sense. Definitely understand what you're saying. Glad things are an opinion, but you just forced the better odds. Yeah, yeah. Feel that way about the EXP share too? I feel like we need the EXP share. I don't know. So it's just leveling ups in certain games or just in general. I think we want to have like a balanced team. That's just me, but like with less time put into it, like leveling up. You know what I mean? You need to level up, basically, to have a chance, a fighting chance for sure. So I can see how you think or feel about that with the EXP share, but for me, EXP share for me is free game, man. I need that EXP. Probably wouldn't turn off much, but because you can't turn it off at all, that's just taking an option. Oh, if you're talking about just like, yeah, turning it off so that you can just get, if you want to do the work for yourself instead of just, you know, the EXP, like EXP all. I don't know. For me, EXP all, I can make an argument for that, but EXP share, yeah, it's different, I think, for me. If that makes sense. Oh, it's a whole bunch of moving. Whole bunch of smoothing. There's a Mirage Tower. Yes, opinions. Why is Pokemon so against those, it seems? Yeah. QOL is nice, but it does take that long for them to make an on-off switch. Like full odds shiny hunters. Once you have that charm, it's on. You can't take it back. It's a key item. Oh, yeah. Let's people turn. Yeah. At least let you turn it off if you want to turn it off instead of it being a key item that you just can't throw. Yeah, totally understandable for that, yeah. They're like, no, people need this. If you want it, you're going to have it for life. It's like them saying, I don't want to hear another word from you guys, saying that shinies take long to get. I think. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, at least let them turn it off. But yeah, they're a-holes. Damn, Latios is 6 foot? Exactly. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I guess vertically it's 6 foot. That's my guess. I'm guessing. 6 foot vertically. Latios is only 4. I mean, Latias is only 4, I think. 4 foot. I have to check. I think I remember it saying 4 feet. Well, Latios is the big brother. Alright, I suppose I should work on that whole dinner thing. Thanks for humoring you, Scarecrow. Catch you next time. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you as always. Have a good one, man. Hope to see you again. Likewise. Yeah, Latias is only 4 foot. But Pokemon heights really don't make sense. Damn, I went so high. I think it's just playing games with me now. Oh, I just can't get comfortable, man. Oh, it's a Pokemon. Okay, this is gonna be it for me. I just wanted to do a little shorter stream today. I'm gonna get some rest. This is the first of many days that I can just chill out. I want to get some rest. Should be back on tomorrow, a lot more early. I'm going to be doing some more Chimchar, and I'm going to be doing these as well again. But I want to get some rest today. But, yeah, for sure. Patrick, appreciate you. Appreciate Lancet. Everyone else is lurking. I'm definitely going to be back on tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll definitely see you guys then. Have a good one.